lines have got to be the same. So if this line is 6 inches, the next line has to be how much?
6.
6 inches, thank you. The slash line would be in the middle, okay? Now, from the two ends, you're going to connect them like that. You're going to measure in 3/8 at both ends, like that. You're going to create what's called a prong, which is like this. That prong leads to the center of the 1/4 inch on both sides of the slash line. Now this is what it looks like. Got it? Take a good look. Come on this side. Take a look. I'm going to cut it. Now mistakes have been made on this. If a mistake is made, it's no good. That means that your pocket, I can save it, but your pocket has got to be, instead of 6 inches, maybe 7 inches. If you make a mistake. I'm going to tell you what that mistake is. Now, if you want to make the mistake so you can learn, then you'll know. Okay? All right? You got it? 6 inches, 6 inches, cross it, measure in 3/8, 3/8 to the center, which I draw a line, and then I did my prong, okay? Got it? All right, now. Huh?
Okay.
All right, now. I remove my basting, okay? From the center of the jacket, I'm going to find the slash line that I originally have there. Now this is the front of the jacket where the slash line is already there. And remember, we held it together with the fusible. Now, if I cut all the way to the end from this side, the whole thing would be ruined. Okay, it would be ruined. All right, now. So I'm stopping short. Okay, now. I go to this end here, and I'm following the original slash line that I have. Now I'm cutting, but I'm not going to cut all the way to the very end. I'm stopping like 1 inch away. All right? See here? That's about 1 inch away.
On both sides.
Yeah, both sides. If I cut all the way to the end, it's ruined. I can still manage to fix it, but it's going to be very, very hard. Okay? Now, once I do that, I go to this side. And now I could bring the slash line to the point of the, you have to move the besoms away, like this. Move the besoms away, and you're going to snip up to the very point of the prong. Remember, this is your prong right there. You're going to snip here. These are scissors. I always do this on the pattern. It shows the operator where to cut at. Okay? It does. It's just 2 X's with 2 little circles. So she's cutting in that direction. All right? So you're going to cut up to here. All right? The
Wait,
prong.
just a quick question. We're measuring 3/4 in from
No, I didn't say
3/8.
3/4. How much did I say, people?
3/8.
3/8. 3/8. Okay? Now, I go to the other side. I remove the besoms out the way. Remember. Oh, by the way, one smart question. I sew these 2 pieces together so I have 2 seam allowances. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now, 1 seam allowance belongs to what?
To the outside and
To the what?
I said that side.
Okay, that side. It has a
That's not very
name.
clear.
Okay. Well, yeah, this is the bottom besom, this is the top besom, okay? So you have a seam allowance that belongs to the besom, regardless whether it's the top or the bottom. Then you have another seam allowance that belongs to what? The jacket. Thank you. Okay, you have 2 there. Okay, now, I'm going back to the wrong side. I'm going to remove the besoms out the way. I'm going to snip up to where?
The point.
Yes, the point of the prong. Okay, now, this is very, very, oh, by the way, at this point you can remove your cross stitch that you have in the front. And I did set to snip the cross stitches on the inside before you put the fusible. So it'll be easier to take out. And don't forget that you take the basting out that was holding the besoms in place when you were going to sew, okay? The back doesn't have any The only thing I find is that, did you back tack? Okay, I think it's okay. You did back tack, right? Yeah, okay. It's very important that you back tack at least 3/8 to 1/2 inch, okay? Because it's going to fall apart there if you don't. Now, someone said that they could snip to make both of them. Oh, you mentioned that you were going to snip to make both of them the same length. If you snip, it'll fall apart. You can't snip. You make the shorter one longer to meet the longer one, okay? Now, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to remove the prongs out the way. You have no choice but to do this. I'm not going to do it for every one of you, okay? Now, from the point of the prong, you're going to snip up to the stitch line, okay? From the point of the prong, you're going to snip up to the stitch line. Okay, now, on the other side, I had the besoms out of the way. Remember that. Don't cut the besoms, okay? Now, I go to this end here. I remove the besoms out the way. If I have any basting, I also get it out the way too. Right. I remove the besoms. This is why you have to back tack at the end of your stitch line. Okay. Then you're going to, from the point of the prong, you're going to snip up to the stitch line, okay?
Can I see what it looks like from the other side really quick?
Excuse me?
Just, can I see it from the other side really quick?
You can't see anything on the other side because the other side doesn't have the prongs.
Okay, yes, and you don't.
No. But these two lines have got to be the same on both sides. That was the slash line. Remember, you have the original slash line from the jacket. You don't have it on the side panel. You have it on the jacket. So what I did was that I folded this in half, and I clipped the slash line, and then I continue from here, and I stop short there, and I stop short here. Okay? If you snip all the way down, your pocket is ruined. Okay? It's ruined.